Most powerful immune food. In scientific and nutritional terms, it's highly unlikely that a single food holds the title of most powerful immune food in the world. The immune system is incredibly complex and benefits from a synergistic array of nutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals found in a diverse, balanced diet. Alara was a gardener, but not in the way most people understood it. Her hands, though often caked with rich, dark soil, rarely touched a rose or a lily. Alara's garden was hidden, intricate, and vibrant, yet invisible to the naked eye. She cultivated the microscopic world within her small, unassuming home, tending to her family's health with an almost mystical dedication, rooted deeply in scientific understanding. Her grandson, Leo, a boy prone to sniffles and the occasional, stubborn cough, often watched her. He saw her preparing meals that seemed ordinary. Colorful vegetables, gleaming fish, bowls of something she called fermented magic, and fragrant spices that filled the air with exotic promises. Leo, however, was drawn to the loud, flashy advertisements on his tablet, promising immune boosters in shiny, brightly colored bottles, each claiming to contain the most powerful ingredient for warding off sickness. "Grandma," he'd ask, his voice tinged with youthful skepticism, "why don't we just take those special pills? The ads say they have the strongest stuff, like a superhero shield for your body." Alara would smile, a knowing crinkle around her eyes. She'd gently take his hand, the soil warm against his, and led him to her tiny, meticulously organized library. "Leo," she'd begin, her voice like the rustle of dry leaves, "your body already has a superhero shield. It's the most magnificent, complex, and intelligent system imaginable. We don't add a shield. We nurture the one you already possess. And the best food for that shield isn't found in a bottle, but in the Earth's honest bounty." She paused, picking up an old, leather-bound book filled with botanical drawings and scientific notations. "To understand the strength of your shield, you must first understand its intricate design. The unseen fortress, your immune system's grand design." Alara would then explain, with a gardener's analogy, the fundamental architecture of Leo's unseen fortress. "Imagine your body as a magnificent castle, Leo," she'd say, her eyes distant, visualizing the cellular battles within. "Its walls are your skin and mucous membranes, the first line of defense, like the sturdy stone and deep moats around a true stronghold. They keep out invaders, pathogens, those tiny, mischievous microbes that want to cause trouble. This," she explained, "was the innate immune system. It's the body's rapid, non-specific response. Like the castle's vigilant guards at the gates, ready to repel any perceived threat without needing to know its specific identity. These include physical barriers, skin, mucous membranes, chemical barriers, stomach acid, tears, and cellular defenders like neutrophils, macrophages, and natural killer, NK, cells. They respond immediately to invaders, engulfing and destroying them, or releasing inflammatory compounds to signal for more help. But sometimes, Leo, a cunning invader, slips past the outer walls," Alara continued, her voice growing more dramatic. "Perhaps a new kind of bandit, or one that's been seen before. That's when the castle calls upon its specialized forces, its elite warriors, who remember past battles and train specifically for particular foes. This," she elaborated, "was the adaptive immune system. This system is specific, memory-driven, and highly powerful. It learns from past encounters. The key players here are lymphocytes, B cells and T cells. B cells, these are like the castle's intelligence officers. When they encounter a specific invader, an antigen, they learn its identity and produce highly specialized, lock and key, proteins called antibodies. These antibodies tag the invaders for destruction or neutralize them directly. And once a B cell learns to make an antibody, it remembers it, ready to churn out defenses rapidly if that same invader ever shows up again. This is the basis of immunity after an infection or vaccination. T cells, These are the castle's highly trained commandos. Helper T cells, CD4 plus T cells. The strategists. They coordinate the immune response, sending signals, cytokines, to activate other immune cells. Cytotoxic T cells, CD8 plus T cells. The assassins. They directly identify and destroy infected cells or cancer cells within your body. Regulatory T cells, the peacekeepers. They dial down the immune response once the threat is neutralized, preventing friendly fire and autoimmune reactions. Every part of this system, Leo, Alara emphasized, from the smallest guard cell to the most specialized warrior, needs sustenance. It needs the right building blocks, the right energy, and the right signals to function optimally. And that sustenance comes, primarily, from what you feed your body. The soil of strength. Beyond the single superfood myth, Leo still seemed a little unconvinced. But what about the one thing? The strongest one, like the strongest brick for the castle? Alara chuckled. A castle, Leo, is not built with just one brick. It needs many bricks, and mortar, and wood, and iron. Each plays a vital role. The same is true for your immune system. There isn't one, most powerful immune food. There is a symphony of nutrients, each conducting its own vital part, working in harmony to build and maintain your fortress. She pulled out a large, colorful chart, illustrating different food groups. Think of food as the rich, fertile soil for your internal garden. The healthier the soil, the more vibrant and resilient your plants, your immune cells, will be. Here's what Alara, the meticulous gardener of health, taught Leo about the essential nutrients and food groups that form the foundation of a robust immune system. 1. The colorful guardians, vitamins and antioxidants. These are your vibrant flowers and protective herbs, Leo, Alara explained, pointing to images of berries, oranges, and leafy greens. They are packed with vitamins that are like tiny architects and engineers for your immune cells, and antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. Vitamin C, the cellular shield. This is a superstar. Alara declared. It's vital for the production and function of white blood cells, especially phagocytes and lymphocytes. It also acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting immune cells from oxidative stress, which is like rust forming on your castle walls. Where to find it? Citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits, lemons, berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, kiwi, bell peppers, especially red and yellow, broccoli, and leafy greens. Vitamin D, the immune modulator. Think of vitamin D as the castle's chief strategist, Alara continued. It doesn't just build bones, it's profoundly involved in regulating both innate and adaptive immune responses. Receptors for vitamin D are found on almost all immune cells, and it plays a critical role in their activation and function. Deficiency is linked to increased susceptibility to infections and autoimmune diseases. Where to find it? Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, fortified milk and cereals, egg yolks. Crucially, sunlight exposure is the primary way our bodies produce vitamin D. Vitamin A, the barrier builder. Vitamin A is like the master mason, ensuring your castle walls are strong and intact, she said. It's crucial for maintaining the integrity of mucosal barriers, the linings of your respiratory, gastrointestinal, and genitourinary tracts. These are your body's first line of defense. It also supports the growth and differentiation of various immune cells, including T and B lymphocytes. Where to find it? Sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, kale, liver, eggs. Precursor forms are found in colorful plants as beta-carotene. Vitamin E, the cell protector, another mighty antioxidant, like a tireless cleaner preventing debris from accumulating on your castle walls, Alara explained. Vitamin E helps protect cell membranes, especially those of immune cells, from oxidative damage. It's particularly important for the function of T cells and can enhance antibody production. Where to find it? Nuts, almonds, peanuts, seeds, sunflower seeds, vegetable oils, avocado, spinach, broccoli. B vitamins, the energy regulators. These are the steady hands behind the scenes, ensuring all the machinery of your immune system has enough power, Alara said. B vitamins, particularly B6, B12, and folate, are essential for cell proliferation, including the rapid multiplication of immune cells during an infection. They also play roles in antibody production and cytokine regulation. Where to find them? Whole grains, legumes, leafy greens, eggs, meat, fish. 2. The mighty minerals, the silent workhorses. These are the sturdy roots and foundational stones. Leo, Alara gestured to images of nuts, seeds, and lean meats. Often overlooked, but absolutely critical for the very structure and function of your immune cells. Zinc, the immune orchestrator. Zinc is like the conductor of the immune orchestra, she emphasized. It's involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body and is fundamental for the development and function of nearly all immune cells, including T cells, B cells, and natural killer cells. A deficiency can severely impair immune responses. Where to find it? Oysters, red meat, poultry, beans, nuts, whole grains, dairy products. Selenium, the antioxidant enhancer. Selenium is another powerful antioxidant, like a vigilant patrol protecting against free radicals, Alara explained. It's a key component of enzymes that protect cells from oxidative damage and is important for both innate and adaptive immunity, influencing the production of cytokines and the activity of immune cells. Where to find it? Brazil nuts. Be careful with dosage as too much can be toxic. Seafood, poultry, eggs, whole grains. Iron, the oxygen carrier and immune supporter. Iron is the lifeblood of your castle, literally carrying oxygen to every cell, Alara said. It's also essential for the proliferation and maturation of immune cells. However, both too little and too much iron can be problematic, so balance is key. Where to find it? Red meat, poultry, fish, beans, lentils, spinach, though plant-based iron is less readily absorbed. 3. The gut garden, probiotics and prebiotics. Now, this is my favorite part of the garden, Leo, Alara said, her eyes twinkling as she pointed to jars of kimchi and a bowl of yogurt. Your gut is not just where food is digested. It's a bustling city, teeming with trillions of tiny residents, bacteria. And believe it or not, these bacteria are incredibly powerful allies for your immune system. The gut immune axis. Alara described the gut immune axis as a direct communication highway between the gut microbiome and the immune system. A healthy, diverse gut microbiome trains immune cells, helps regulate inflammation, and produces beneficial compounds. About 70–80% of the body's immune cells reside in the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT, making the gut a major site of immune activity. Probiotics, the friendly residents. These are the good bacteria, Leo, like tiny gardeners tending to your gut, she explained. They help maintain a healthy balance in your gut, preventing harmful bacteria from taking over. A balanced microbiome supports a robust immune response, reduces inflammation, and even helps with the absorption of nutrients. Where to find them? Fermented foods like yogurt with live active cultures, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, tempeh, miso. Prebiotics, the food for the residents. And these are the special foods that feed your friendly gut bacteria, helping them thrive, Alara added, gesturing to garlic and onions. They are non-digestible fibers that pass through your upper digestive tract undigested and stimulate the growth and activity of beneficial bacteria in your colon. Where to find them? Garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, slightly green, oats, apples, Jerusalem artichokes. 4. The phytonutrients, the hidden potency of plants. Beyond vitamins and minerals, plants hold another treasure, Leo, Alara whispered conspiratorially, pointing to images of vibrant berries, dark chocolate, and green tea. These are phytonutrients, thousands of natural chemicals that give plants their color, flavor, and protection. And many of them are powerful immune allies for us too. Flavonoids, found in berries, apples, onions, and tea. These compounds have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that support immune cell function. Carotenoids, the vibrant pigments in carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens, like beta-carotene, are powerful antioxidants and precursors to vitamin A. Polyphenols, abundant in green tea, dark chocolate, and grapes. These compounds exhibit strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, modulating immune responses. Sulfur compounds, found in garlic and onions. These compounds have antimicrobial properties and can modulate immune cell activity. 5. The building blocks, protein and healthy fats. Finally, Leo, Alara said, every castle needs strong bricks and sturdy mortar. That's where protein and healthy fats come in. Protein, the structural essentials, your immune cells, antibodies, and enzymes are all made of protein, she explained. Amino acids, the building blocks of protein, are absolutely critical for the synthesis and function of immune components. Without enough protein, your body cannot produce the necessary immune warriors. Where to find it? Lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, legumes, nuts, seeds, quinoa. Healthy fats, the cellular integrity and signalers. Fats aren't just for energy. The right kinds are crucial for your cell membranes, including those of your immune cells, Alara stated. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts, are especially important. They are potent anti-inflammatory agents, helping to calm an overactive immune response and prevent chronic inflammation which can weaken your defenses over time. Where to find them? Fatty fish, salmon, tuna, mackerel, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, olive oil, avocados. The holistic harmony. Beyond just food, Alara made it clear that while nutrition was fundamental, it was part of a larger tapestry of health. Even the most fertile soil, Leo, cannot grow healthy plants without sunlight, water, and protection from storms, she emphasized. Adequate sleep. Your body repairs and regenerates while you sleep. It's when your immune system works to produce protective proteins and combat inflammation. Lack of sleep is like leaving your castle gates open. Regular physical activity, movement keeps your castle's pathways clear, circulates your immune cells, and reduces inflammation. But too much, or too little, can be detrimental. Stress management. Chronic stress is like a constant siege on your castle walls. It releases hormones that suppress immune function. Finding ways to manage stress, through mindfulness, hobbies, or spending time in nature, is paramount. Hydration. Water is the essential lifeblood for every process in your body, including the transport and function of immune cells. It keeps everything flowing smoothly. These are not separate entities, Leo, Alara explained, sweeping her hand across the charts. They intertwine. A poor diet, chronic stress, and lack of sleep create a perfect storm for a weakened immune system. But a balanced plate, peaceful mind, and well-rested body build a fortress that few invaders can breach. The harvest. Leo's transformation. Leo, initially skeptical, began to observe. He watched his grandmother tend her physical garden, and he began to connect it to the lessons of his inner garden. He started to eat the colorful vegetables with more enthusiasm, savoring the fermented foods, and learning to appreciate the taste of fish. He even tried some of the exotic spices. Slowly, imperceptibly at first, Leo's health began to shift. His sniffles became less frequent, his coughs less stubborn. He had more energy for playing outside, and he seemed to recover faster from the occasional bumps and scrapes of childhood. He wasn't immune to everything. No one ever is. But his body, his magnificent castle, was clearly stronger, more resilient. One day, after a particularly robust week with no sniffles despite a cold sweeping through his school, Leo looked at Alara, his eyes wide with a new kind of understanding. Grandma, he said, it wasn't one superhero food, was it? It was all of them, working together, like a whole team. Alara smiled, her heart swelling with quiet pride. Precisely, Leo, a symphony, a vibrant, diverse garden. You don't try to find the most powerful, single plant. You tend to the whole ecosystem. And when you do, true power blossoms from within. The lesson was clear. The pursuit of a single, miracle, immune food, is a mirage. True immune power lies in the consistent, mindful cultivation of a diverse, nutrient-rich diet, supported by healthy lifestyle choices. It's about respecting the body's innate wisdom and providing it with the comprehensive resources it needs to thrive. Cultivating comprehensive immunity, the concept of a single, most powerful immune food, is a misleading simplification of a complex biological reality. The human immune system is an intricate network of cells, tissues, and organs that requires a wide array of vitamins, minerals, proteins, healthy fats, and beneficial plant compounds to function optimally. Instead of focusing on a singular, superfood, the scientific consensus points towards the importance of a holistic, balanced dietary pattern rich in diverse, whole foods. Key components of an immune-supportive diet include vitamins, especially C, D, A, E, and various B vitamins, crucial for immune cell development, function, and protection. Minerals, such as zinc, selenium, and iron, acting as cofactors for enzymes and essential for immune cell proliferation and activity. Probiotics and prebiotics, nurturing a healthy gut microbiome, which is intrinsically linked to robust immune function. Phytonutrients, bioactive compounds from plants, flavonoids, carotenoids, polyphenols, offering antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. Quality protein, providing the essential amino acid building blocks for immune cells and antibodies. Healthy fats, especially omega-3s, important for cell membrane integrity and for their anti-inflammatory properties. Beyond nutrition, crucial lifestyle factors amplify immune strength. Adequate sleep, regular physical activity, effective stress management, and proper hydration. These elements work synergistically, creating an environment where your body's immune system can operate at its peak efficiency.